My friends, of all the figures in the Bible, Enoch stands out for his unique departure from the world. The scriptures present him as a man whose relationship with God was so intimate that he did not experience death. Here is the complete account of his life as recorded in the Bible, along with the reasons for his extraordinary translation. Bible references for the life of Enoch. The primary biblical sources for Enoch's life are concise but powerful. Genesis 5:21-24. When Enoch had lived 65 years, he fathered Methuselah. Enoch walked with God after he fathered Methuselah 300 years and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Enoch were 365 years. Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. This is the foundational Old Testament account. Hebrews 11:5. By faith Enoch was taken up so that he should not see death, and he was not found, because God had taken him. Now before he was taken, he was commended as having pleased God. This verse in the New Testament's Hall of Faith provides the theological interpretation of the event. Jude 1:14-15, ESV. It was also about these that Enoch, the seventh from Adam, prophesied, saying, "Behold, the Lord comes with 10,000s of his holy ones to execute judgment on all." This passage reveals Enoch's role as a prophet who spoke of future divine judgment. Luke 3:37, ESV. This verse confirms his place in the genealogy of Jesus, listing him as the son of Methuselah, the son of Enoch. The life of Enoch, walking with God. The Bible doesn't record a specific conversion moment for Enoch, but rather describes a life characterized by an ongoing, faithful relationship with God. A life of faithful fellowship. The phrase, walked with God, from the Hebrew word halak, is a powerful metaphor for a life of intimate companionship, agreement, and steady progress with the Creator. It implies more than just belief. It points to a life where one's direction, habits, and heart are in sync with God's will. A life that pleased God. The book of Hebrews clarifies that this walk was powered by faith. Enoch's life was a continuous testimony that he pleased God. This wasn't about perfect works, but a heartfelt trust that God exists and rewards those who seek him. Hebrews 11:6. A prophetic voice in a dark age. Jude's mention of Enoch's prophecy, Jude 1:14-15, indicates that his walk with God wasn't a private, isolated piety. He was a public witness for God, warning a corrupt pre-flood world of coming judgment. Why did God take him? The meaning of his translation. Genesis 5:24 cryptically states, "He was not, for God took him." The New Testament and other Jewish traditions help us understand why this happened. To spare him from death. The clearest reason given is that God translated him so that he should not see death. Hebrews 11:5. This was a unique intervention where God overruled the normal human experience of death for his faithful servant. The Greek word for translated implies a removal or change to another place. As a divine reward. His translation is presented as a distinguished honor and reward for his exceptional life of faith. In a world growing increasingly wicked, God chose to take this righteous man home in a special way, sparing him from the evil around him and the judgment to come, the flood. as a testimony to others. His sudden and mysterious removal served as a powerful sign to his generation. It was a tangible demonstration that there is a God who rewards those who please him, and it gave an emphatic endorsement to the prophetic warnings Enoch had delivered. It prefigures the resurrection. Enoch's translation, along with Elijah's later ascent, serves as an Old Testament picture of the resurrection hope and the future catching up of believers, demonstrating God's power over death. In essence, Enoch's life answers the question of what it means to have a relationship with God that is deep and genuine. His departure was not a punishment, but the ultimate culmination of a life lived in God's presence. He simply walked with God right into his eternal home.